Come on, 55, 33, 33, 33, hold. As soon as we get straight, come on. Yeah, it's not supposed to do that. The thing needs a rebuild is what it needs. Really bad.
You have just under 10 seconds.
Oh, no, we're dead.
Just under 10 seconds of a gap.
We're dead. No, we're not.
That gap is about to disappear.
I don't know what's going on. What is going on? Are we even going the right way? Can someone please tell me what is going on?
You were just overtaken, that's what's going on. Overtaken by a B&M E1 copy going 120 miles an hour.
I had a high-speed locomotive. Oh. Alright. I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm inside the wheel.
I get the feeling I'll be overtaken at some ludicrous speed. You guys are just gonna go. You guys are just gonna go hyperspeed past me.
Okay, that takes wheel slip to a whole new level. Oh, Jesus God.
Technically, I do have a train that is faster than this, but the locomotive control won't let it go faster than this. If I made edits to it, it definitely could. But it won't. It doesn't want to go. And we have arrived at the top of the map.
31 laser.
Alright, I'm here.
I don't even know if I got anything that can, like... I don't even have anything.
Okay. I have something else. I'm going to need to make edits to it because the locomotive control won't allow it to go with that. But I have something else that is here. Now this is gonna look dumb. It doesn't look like it should be faster.
What the heck is this? Oh. I think this is a big thought. Is that what this is? Is this a big thought? Is that a challenge? No, it's a big thought.
To see whether or not it's responsible.
Oh, and it's fixed this time, and I can actually see the frickin'... There we go. That's the big lad.
To make some edits to this before it can be used, but this is faster.
Ooh, it runs really, really nice. I could totally steal Sean's train with this.
So, do you want to race now?
I'm now departing the
what?
grain silos.
This train, right here. This fastest train. This is my fastest train. May not look like
You
it,
want to race the big thought, is what you're saying.
No, I'm not. I don't mean that. This is what I'm racing right here. This New York subway train, modified for use on a third rail electric interurban railway. I don't care what you use. This thing's faster. We're actually going this way, that means I have to race you in reverse.
Oh, that actually ain't too bad. I wonder if this thing can actually get up to top speed then. Now I'm curious. Can the big thought actually reach the big... Wait a minute. Oh... I know what I must do.
Are we seriously just gonna run straight into Sean?
No.
Well, which line is he on?
I don't know.
Mine or yours?
I don't know. Guess I'll find out when I get there.
Oh no, this thing is already accelerating crazy.
That's not how a tender work. That is not... Okay, the locomotive should not be faster than the tender.
Yeah, clearly you have nothing that can properly handle speed.
No, but it's probably a good thing. Derail.
I think I hit you.
It's probably one of the best things that's ever happened that I failed before I got there.
Yeah, but I'm on the free line and I think I hit you.
Yeah, that's one of the statements that just make you think.
You do realize what I meant by that, right? Right?
The locomotive goes faster than the tender can handle.
More so as in, I was going so fast, had fails at a speed that I'm like...
Oh shit, I left the throttle on.
I'm running the proper express train.
Are you saying a converted R40 subway car train isn't proper?
No, it's not proper. It's domeless, as a matter of fact.
Can't trust a domeless engine.
Are you
As a matter of
racist
fact.
against the Great
Hey,
West
hey,
Railway?
Laser.
Great
Laser,
Western
would you go?
Railway engines have
Ooh,
domes.
marker lamps.
It's called the safety bonnet.
Marker lamps.
It's not specifically a dome, though.
Oh my fucking god.
Wait, what is this?
Oh, hello. Gone.
Uh-oh.
Big train.
Uh-oh.
Oh? Was ist das?
You are an absolute fucking goon. I came out mostly unscathed. The
Okay,
power
how
of the
much downforce you got
440
on that thing?
compels you. The power of the 440 compels you.
It's a let's fucking you have a fucking 14 here.
It's either your base blocks are on the floor.
You see,
Or you
kids,
got, like,
this
way
is
more
why it's
downforce than
called
me.
God's given wheel arrangement.
Alright, let me pull out mine that I'm pretty sure you built.
I haven't given you anything I've ever built. At least I don't think so.
I believe somebody else gave me something you built.
Well, then why do you have it?
Don't remember. I just gotta find
Laser, I'm a thing. Laser look. I'm about to do a thing. With a thing.
I found it. Yeah, that's it. I believe this is something you built. If I remember correctly. Bomber. Best part is I actually know how to drive it now.
This is something Seb built that is overscaled as well, which is the funny part.
Oh. Why do I seem to think that you built it?
Because I'm the only one in Gary's mod who makes 440s.
Okay, go ahead.
What's funny is that this is completely outdated because the MINKE isn't even a railway anymore. Well, of course it wouldn't be because it stopped existing in like 30s, but what I mean is it's not part of my canon anymore. Wait. Why are the tender trucks doing this thing? Oh, the brakes are on, that's why. Wait, how do I actually...
Jesus.
Why is the reverser locked? How do I
What do you
undo
think?
it?
Should I just remove
Oh,
20?
space. Oh, crap, I don't know how to drive this because it's the damn realistic one.
It's
Super
weird.
realistic
Okay.
control.
Just put it in full forward gear and don't all the way open your throttle. Are we on an incline?
No. It's just this thing is really slippery. That's all.
Oh, my camera was just broken.
Look at that, it even gave me a 1940s caboose. Oh no, you're about to back into my train. Stop.
Also, that 440 is of Baldwin construction in the 1870s. Well, it's supposed to be the 1901 version of the Reno, but it looks okay, it's just it's overscaled to high hell.
Am I insane? Is this track set or something? I cannot seem to read.
I don't know what button is the sander.
There is no sander. You just don't. Okay, when you want to go faster without wheel slipping, notch the reverser back.
Start to accelerate.
That is the slowest crash I've seen ever.
Go ahead, Laser, keep going. Keep her going. By the way, I do like the observation car on this. Keep her going. I'm sure it's fine up there.
As the kids say, style and charm sort of go arm in arm.
And stop. Did you even clear the switch? Guess you did. Alright. This is UP 4014 now pulling out of the yard to hook up to said train.
It's working. I can drive this thing now. After all these years. Well, years. I'm pretty sure it's only been like
you can drive the 440 with the really goofy tender trucks.
That's a lot
and
of rubber
the
pads.
really slippy locomotive control setting.
You just don't open the throttle all the way. It requires restraint.
Restraint that clearly I do not have. I guess I picked that up from Raz. Okay, 33-ish. Pretty sure it can go faster, but I'm not sure if I want to try. One thing that these tender trucks do have is track sounds, and I'm happy about that. For some reason, most of my tenders, even when they have the correct bogies, don't have track sounds. Well, I say that as if I built them. I didn't. Can go faster.
You want to be my guide, Laser? Because I can't see.
It's a solid 40 miles an hour. There you go.
57-inch drivers for the win, baby!
Pretty sure these are like 65.
Yeah, because I gave Seb the wrong wheel measurements.
Okay, I'm impressed.
On purpose, or?
No, by accident.
What sort of drivers are these things supposed to have?
Well, it's a Baldwin standard 440, so it's supposed to have 57-inch wheels.
Like you?
Up.
Yeah.
KP up, KP up, KP. Keypad page up.
How fast are you going right now?
Left arrow.
I'm going roughly 50 miles an hour. Great. This engine would be normally capable of 40 miles an hour with this train, but
up to you. Depart first. Are we doing realistically?
Neither of you should be departing because there's 2 trains coming up on the both tracks.
Are we doing this realistically, or do you want me to give you actual clearance to go, if you know what I meant? 10-4. I don't know what that did. Okay, you got clearance to go. Now, what I want to know... What the hell's head home? Oh, it's just a whistle.
I'm going to derail. I'm going, I don't know how fast this speedometer only goes up to 45. I'm coming up to the one corner on this entire loop that doesn't have banking.
I wish they would toggle, so I didn't have to hold it.
Yes, what's the goal with this truck near me?
And... dead.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Are you making an animated
Am I not
what?
dead?
What does it
Still
say?
going? Okay, now I'm dead.
Big
Only
flop
one
of PTT monitor.
How am I still going? Okay,
This
now
is
I'm going to
UP
die.
4014 now,
downhill
leaving
like
the
crazy.
station, I suppose.
Count 2, train speed 6, 1.2, temperature 14 degrees, detector out.
Now I'm dying.
T3 equipment defect detector milepost 0. You have a defect dragging equipment near axle.
That's a thing? I'm sorry. How does that happen? Oh. Because tender's set up. I see. Well, so much for that.
Hold on, I got a better model.
Defect detector milepost 0.0. Track 1. You have a defect dragging equipment near axle 8-4. A ground inspection is required. Total axle count 8-4. God. Speed 130.8.
Oh no!
6 degrees.
Launch
Detector
burp.
out. TD3 equipment defect detector milepost 0.0 track 2. You have a defect tracking equipment. A ground
What time, bastards? Jesus H. Christ. I think I just witnessed a runaway. Yeah. Yeah.
TP3 equipment defect detector milepost 0.0 track 2. TP3 equipment defect detector milepost 0.0 track 2. You have a defect dragging equipment near axle 2. A ground inspection is required.
Oh no.
3 equipment defect detector
Not the 8.6.
0.0 track 2. You have a defect.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to put downforce on this. Guess we're about to find out.
Really whipping out the hockey rocket for this.
Required. Total axle count 8, 6, train speed 4, 7, temperature 7 degrees, detector out.
That's if it even works. Oh, it definitely works.
TP3 equipment defect detector milepost 0.0 track 1. TP3 equipment defect detector milepost 0.0 track 1. You have a defect dragging equipment near axle 4. A ground inspection is required. TP3 equipment defect detector milepost 0.0 track 1. You have a defect dragging equipment near axle 8. 4. A ground inspection is required. Total axle count 8. 4. Train speed 154.2. Temperature 12 degrees. Detector out. TP3 equipment defect detector milepost 0.0 track 1.
I think I'm gonna need some more speed on this chip.
Equipment defect detector
A lot more speed.
milepost 0.0 track 1. You have a defect dragging equipment near axle 2. A ground inspection is required. TP3 equipment defect detector milepost 0.0 track 1. You have a defect dragging equipment near axle 4. A ground inspection is required. Total axle count 4. Train speed 70.5. Temperature 73 degrees. Detector out. TP3 equipment defect detector milepost 0. Defect detector milepost 0.0 track 1. No defects. Repeat. No defects. Total axle count 8. 4. Train speed 156.7. Temperature 15 degrees. Detector out. TP3 equipment defect
Brian, slow down, because I gotta re-rail my train.
I'm not running. I haven't even hooked up to my train.
Equipment near axle 106. A ground inspection is required.
The only person that's running up at the moment, I believe, is Sean.
6 train speed 63.7 temperature 73 degrees detector out. TP3 equipment defect detector milepost 0.0 track 1. TP3 equipment defect detector milepost 0.0 track 1. No defects. No detector out. TP3 equipment defect detector milepost 0.0 track 2. TP3 equipment defect detector milepost 0.0 track 1. TP3 equipment defect detector milepost 0.0 track 1.
Alright, let's see how well this downforce chip works.
Axle 3, a ground inspection is required. TP3 equipment defect detector milepost 0.0.
Oh my god, it works a little too.
Track 2, no defects. Repeat, no defects. Total axle count 8-4. Train speed 87.1. Temperature -8 degrees. Detector out. TP3 equipment defect detector milepost 0.0 track 1. You have a defect dragging equipment near axle 106. A ground inspection is required. Total axle count 106. Train speed 59.1. Temperature 46 degrees. Detector out. TP3 equipment defect detector milepost 0.0 track 1. TP3 equipment defect detector.
Sean, I'm like directly behind you.
Oh my god, somebody finally added a Napier Deltic sound. I can complete the American Deltic, this is perfect. Anyway, whistle.
Is required. TP3 equipment defect detector milepost 0.0 track 1. You have a defect dragging equipment near axle 4. A ground inspection is required. Total axle.
Hey, that ain't too bad. This train's only 26 entities. Oh yeah, thank God. Oh, ain't too bad.
TP3 equipment defect detector milepost 0.0 track 2. TP3 equipment defect detector milepost 0.0 track 2. No defects. Repeat, no defects. Total axle count 8-4. Train speed 157.8. Temperature 24 degrees. Detector out. TP3 equipment defect detector milepost 0.0 track 2. TP3 equipment defect detector milepost 0.0 track 2. You have a defect dragging equipment near axle 106. A ground inspection is required.
Well, I definitely think I have something that might outspeed your steam locomotive, Brian.
Milepost 0.0 track 2. You have a defect dragging equipment near axle 8-4. A ground inspection is required. Total axle count 8-4. Train speed 158.2. Temperature 34 degrees. Detector out. TP3 equipment defect detector milepost 0.0 track 1.
I'm gonna guess this is a Raz build.
Look at the road name on the tender, of course it is. That's his road.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, it is. Whistle for it. I got this as a sort of prize for a game thing. A couple of people did, and we were all allowed to customize them to be like unique individuals of the railway. The only rule was they couldn't be prison ones, unfortunately. So this one isn't anything special, other than the fact that I gave it a name. And as far as I'm aware, it's the only one of these that's in wartime black. So I like my steam locomotives plain black, unless there's... Well, actually, I can't really say that, because I like War Baby better than Daylight.
I do have a Daylight. I actually have... You know, speaking of Daylight, I actually have Glock's Daylight, now that you mention it.
Oh yeah, you just got flexed, don't you?
Detector out. TP3 equipment defect detector milepost 0.0 track 1. TP3 equipment defect detector milepost 0.0 track 1. You have a defect equipment near axle 2. A ground and
This is one of those moments where you just freeze your train.
near axle 4. A ground inspection is required.
Something
Axle 4. Train speed 1.
Alright, what did you use? Hopper 2-bay.
3 degrees. Detector out.
I'm not looking to raise here, I'm just looking at 5.
Detector milepost 0.0 track 2.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
TP3 equipment defect detector milepost 0.0 track 2. You have a
Sound pack that has the really good A200.
A ground inspection is required.
Are you good brakes on that?
Equipment defect detector milepost 0.0 track 2. You have a defect dragging equipment near axle 8-4. A ground inspection is required. Total axle count 8-4. Train speed 140.5. Temperature 38 degrees.
That's not it. I wanted full hop first.
Defect detector milepost 0.0 track 2. TP3 equipment defect detector milepost 0.0 track 2.
Sure, this will do.
You have a defect dragging equipment near axle 2. A ground inspection is required. Equipment defect detector milepost 0.0 track 2. You have a defect
Alright,
equipment
this
near axle 8-4. A ground inspection is
Okay, how does it assume that these are coal hoppers?
train speed 140.
This is a coal hopper.
Temperature 5.
No, you gotta put in, let me put this in with the space after the dot.
P3 equipment defect detector milepost 0.0 track 2. P3 equipment defect detector milepost 0.0 track 2. You have a defect dragging
That's what I did. 30 cars loaded this specific model because it's the only 1940s super detailed hopper.
defect detector milepost 0.0 track 2. You have a defect dragging equipment near axle 8-4. A ground inspection is required. Total axle count 8-4. Train speed 142.1. Temperature 87 degrees. Detector out.
Just wait for me. Soup. What's the... Oh my god, the freaking crop mesh. What's the command to stop it?
I can't. You're 5 cars more, I think. Yeah, you're 5 cars more.
Oh, you think it's gonna stop at T1?
I've no doubt that T1 can do it.
Say it again, I wasn't listening.
Line for departure. Or Laser can go first.
That's good, because I told you to wait for me. Oh no. Oh, easy already, Caboose. I am so sorry.
I'm lining you for departure though, because Laser won't be on that. That is one fast train. I'm more impressed by the fact that you have coaches that can go that speed. Yeah. I can do that too, but I don't have any cars that can go with it. Okay, 150 maybe not.
See, I'm pushing the bounds of the... Well, technically, riding T1s are like rated for, I believe it's 100 and... Oh god. 150 whole cars? I think that's how much they're rated for. I think it's 150 of them.
Hang on, before we depart, I'm gonna get a screenshot. Turn off my light so it can look... Oh. Turn off the light, please. Okay, now that looks cool. And it's even cooler because these both have like a diamond crest on the front between the air pumps. I can't do a remote light switch. Is that supposed to be a whistle? Because I couldn't hear it.
What?
I saw a puff of smoke that looked like it was supposed to be your whistle and I couldn't hear it.
That is my whistle. Let me see what pack it is. Hang on.
There's one I don't have and that makes 0 sense.
Lakewood Whistle Shop.
I don't know that. Oh, something's wrong with that horn. Forgot to change something.
Let me see if I can find it real quick.
For some reason, the horn, unlike the whistle, has the coil wired to the same button, and as a result, the pitch is all one. There we go, that's a much better air horn. So are we ready to go?
There's the whistle pack right there. Wait, what are we doing?
We're leaving.
Are my tracks set?
Do beware though, one of us is going to have to fall back in line at some point, because I have zero doubt the laser's going to be coming back down at full speed. Yeah. So we're going to have to go one after the other.
What is going on?
Sideline at some point. Make sure not to string line.
Equipment defect detector milepost 0.0 track 1. You have a defect dragging equipment near axle 1. A ground inspection is required. TP3 equipment defect detector milepost 0.0 track 2. TP3 equipment defect detector milepost 0.
Yeah, just in case anyone can't hear my whistles or any sounds like that from my locomotive, I did post a link for the sounds of the pack.
A ground inspection is required. TP3 equipment defect detector milepost 0.0 track 2. You have a defect dragging equipment near axle 1, 5, 6. A ground inspection is required. Total axle 1, 5, 6. Train speed 35.3. Temperature 87 degrees. Detector out. TP3 equipment defect detector milepost 0.0 track 1. You have a defect equipment near axle 140. A ground inspection is required. Total axle count
Oh shit.
40. Train speed
Raz, like you said, this thing was made for 100.
temperature
Why are they rail at 80?
detector out. TP3 equipment defect detector milepost 0.
Freeze all, freeze all, freeze all!
Track 1.
Oh. I guess that,
TP3 equipment
you didn't need to freeze all. Apparently none of my collided were near you. I don't usually put FBD on steam locomotives, and besides, this isn't my locomotive, Raz doesn't use FBD
I
at
can't
all.
unfreeze my train.
'Cause I never got the time to install them.
Laser, I need help.
I installed on all my engines. Problem is, all my engines are diesels. Speaking of which, I'm gonna do that next. That would be a better idea. I'm gonna do a high-speed freight.
Why can't I unfreeze my locomotive?
Go into Tools, get the Smart Freezer, right-click. GB30 or GB28. GB30 or GB28. 28.
Detector milepost 0.0. Track 1. No defects. Repeat. Count 106. Train speed 58.
Oh god, I don't think there's a crossover anywhere. Where's the nearest crossover?
Equipment defect detector milepost 0.0. Track.
Yeah, well, I don't have a few miles.
TP3 equipment defect detector milepost 0.0. Track 2.
Unless I want to get raped by your train.
Equipment defect detector milepost 0.0. Track 2.
Assume these Let's Plays something to like 2003, 4, I don't know, to 2020.
Post 0.0. Track 1. No defects. Repeat. No defects. Total axle count.
Are you serious?
Speed 84.1. Temperature 14 degrees. Detector out. TP3 equipment defect detector milepost 0.0. Track 2.
That was
You have
stupid.
a defect. Dragging equipment near axle 9-4. A ground inspection. Count 9-4. Train.
You're gonna love this. I tried backing up my train and it wouldn't let me back it up.
Temperature 53 degrees. Detector out. TP3 defect detector milepost 0.0. Track 2. TP3 equipment defect detector milepost 0.0. Track 2. No defects. Repeat. No. Axle count 8-4. Train speed 72.7. Temperature -8 degrees. Detector out. TP3 equipment defect detector milepost 0.0. Track 2. TP3 equipment defect detector milepost 0.0. Track 2. You have a defect. Dragging equipment. TP3 equipment defect detector milepost 0.0. Track 2. TP3 equipment defect detector milepost 0.0. Track 2. You have a defect. Dragging equipment near axle 2. A ground inspection is required. TP3 equipment defect detector milepost 0.0.